Alrighty. We'll see what it's like. Either way. Whatever. A little music here. Alrighty.
Well, that is 10 times better.
Well, that's fantastic.
There's no.
Jesus Christ!
noise now.
Oh, now it's on your side.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, much better.
Oh, yeah, you hear something weird with us?
No, it was just on your side. It was like whatever your push to talk button was. It was the sound effect of nails on a chalkboard. Otherwise, anything that anybody is saying is coming in crystal clear. So we're going to try this again. Good God, that's dark. Man, I was starting to fucking sweat under this stream light here, so I turned it off. And it didn't look this dark last night when I had it off, but I guess it is tonight, so we'll just try to roll our saving throw versus blindness here. And Joe, no worries. If you're hearing us, then you're halfway there, my friend. And no worries about holding anything up. It's all a process. We are very, very accommodating to new players, both to 5e, to Roll20, to Discord. So any questions, feel free to ask.
Who's not in Roll20 yet?
What'd you call me?
Who's not in Roll20 yet?
Joe. Once Joe
Joe's
finishes
not open.
crafting his character on the Wednesday page, then I will import it over to this page. This is a secondary page for the Wednesday table that we're using just for this module. Otherwise, it has all of the same details that we will always need.
Okay.
And yeah, you are first up. We need to upgrade you because your standard gear is not going to work for us, brother. And yeah, hopefully Patient will show up here as well. He is playing our Echo Knight GIF character, and Andrew is also bringing in an Echo Knight, so it's going to get a little interesting here.
So I get to play with another Echo Knight. So
So many figures on the board. Nobody summon anything, please!
you're asking the Warlock not to summon things. I don't think you understand the
Don't
consequences.
do it! All
Hey,
right.
you're the one that gave me 2 characters to
That's
play.
the main power. That's the main ability of the Echo Knight.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Patient uses that very, very well. Look at that, already level 2 here. Woo, woo, woo. So your character... are you planning on being more melee or ranged there, Andrew? Because you got a longbow and a
Melee.
scimitar.
The longbow just because it was starting gear, but the double scimitar is my main weapon.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna upgrade. Good gracious, where is that thing? No matching results. Okay, do it the hard way then. Say I will, yeah. Alright, so...
What are you looking up?
I was trying to find the double blade scimitar, the magical variety in the compendium. I could not, so I'm just going to adjust your existing weapon to make it magical.
I don't think there is a magical version of it. The only one I've ever seen was in the
Well, I mean, you can just have like a +2 or a +3,
everyone.
or like a + whatever double bladed.
Gotcha.
It's like an actual
Oh,
double
yeah.
bladed scimitar
Yeah, I
of
mean-
like speed or something like that. So.
Right, yeah, even if there's no official entry for it, assume at some point in time some mage was like, well, that's a cool weapon, let's enchant that bad boy.
Yeah, yeah.
And a lot
Exactly.
of a lot of weapons just specify that any weapon can have this property.
For
So
goodness
that's
sake. What did I say that made Siri think I was talking to her?
You said her name in a foreign language that no one understands.
I must have been speaking in Austrian.
Hey, I didn't spend,
There it
spend those
is.
my scars.
Alright, I'm trying to find the starting magical gear. Oh yeah, the house rule about the shield spell.
You may have said seriously.
Oh, that's probably where it came from.
And now you know why I avoid saying things that come close to Alexa.
Oh, for sure. That's funny. That's actually my niece's name.
Oh, great. Good thing I play with headphones on.
Good gracious, where did I put this information? Like, if you're ever feeling like you're lost in the server and you can't find what you're looking for, you're not alone. Like, I crafted this shit and I have a hard time finding it. I know what channel it's in, but there's a lot in almost every channel.
Are you looking for the starting gear when joining?
Yes!
Yeah, I couldn't find that when I was creating my character for the Sunday campaign.
It's going to be in Coalescence table info. Yep. This is all from December. Updating. Your levels, Meridian's inventory. That's when that came into play. Okay, here's your potions that you get. So, superior healing. Dun 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 dun. Superior. Mother Superior, jump the gun. Alright, so Andrew, I'm going to put 3 of those into the ether, apparently, because they didn't populate on your sheet for some reason. Just want to plug. Oh, there it is. It appeared in the middle of your inventory inexplicably. Alright, and then you have 3 of those. And then it should be somewhere around here. Nope. Yes, here it is on 9/22/2023. If the party you're joining is level 5 or higher, you may begin with a +1 magical weapon that you are proficient with. If the party you're joining is level 10 or higher, you may begin with a +2 magical weapon that you are proficient with. In addition, you may obtain a +1 suit of magical armor that you are proficient with. If you are the type to abstain from armor, monk, barbarian, etc., or you just don't want it, you may claim a second +2 magical weapon. Andrew, are you rocking armor here? You're a fighter, so I'm assuming so.
Yeah, I've got the
Leather?
leather armor.
Yeah,
That was starting to get.
Oh yeah, plus you'll have additional starting coin with which you could have used to upgrade to something like if you want half plate, for instance, then that might be a bit more fitting. Alright, so we've got your double-bladed scimitar. We're gonna upgrade that baby to +2.
I mean, if we weren't in the Hells, I'd be more than willing to go buy him some better armor. But
Ah, yes, I am enjoying a nice leisurely vacation from these people who pester me every week. So what do you think, Andrew? Half plate sound good? I'm not hearing a no.
My bad. I half plate. Does that have the disadvantage for stealth?
It probably would. Heavy armor, yeah.
it does.
Yeah, Then I'm passive. I'm playing a very dexterous fighter,
Gotcha.
so I'm big on stealth.
So you're thinking keep leather armor, but just increase the magical on that.
Well, I mean, if he wants to stay with leather armor for the +1, he could just get like studded leather. +1.
Right. Yeah, we could do
But Leather has
studded.
disadvantage on stealth.
Oh, does it?
It does.
Studded leather does not have disadvantage on stealth.
Right. That's why I bumped my maxed out my dex.
Sure. Understood. So we will unequip your leather, put this on, and somehow your AC is the same. Oh, is it because it's just applying the max dexterity value? Alright, now you have no armor and your armor class is the same. What is happening?
Oh, I just typed in the AC manual.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, let me close your character sheet. Hopefully it will fix it. Because, yeah, the auto calculator should set your AC up nicely.
Yeah, sometimes the auto calculator works, sometimes it doesn't. Like if I do
it
the
never
auto
works.
calculator on Yinvir, it will say he has 34 AC. That is certainly not correct.
Oh, geez. Yeah, it also requires some finagling with the settings side of the
Yeah,
menu.
no. Yeah, no, I just do the custom so that it's like, because it messes up with his Caprice ability that gives him +1 AC.
Gotcha. So that there. Alright, automatic armor class tracking turned on with +1 studded leather armor increases your AC to an 18. There we go. So, slight bump there, and then also a magical weapon, a few restoratives there in your inventory. Otherwise, looks like... Oh, and you've also got a token.
So I got studded leather, which is 13 plus dex, right? Wait. No.
Since it's a +1, then yeah, it's 13 plus dex, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okie dokie, so we've got that set up, we've got our other characters already in play here. We have just concluded this ass whooping on the hopeful archfiend to be of this level again, Bell. And yeah, he went running off like a little bitch, and presumably to come back again at some point. But for the time being, this is where we find ourselves. Not a scratch amongst you, with the exception of Kerr for the most part. Looks like Ricari took 2 points. Oh, nope, he just regenerated it.
I know Flanagan took a lot of.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was solo against this thing here, and he was he had a little bit of struggle because that thing afflicted him with something pretty nasty. And Celefiel's steed looks like it also took some, but for the most part, most of our group is in fair state.
I think that was from the fireball.
Hmm. And Pyra.
Here, he's probably still trying to get his push to talk working.
Sure. Pyra is currently under this effect. So that's how she's kind of like floating above this area right here. The devil was actually over here, and then he moved over to here, and then he just teleported away. Yeah, my guess with the audio effery would be because I was adjusting things during the live stream, similar to like if I adjust your character's dynamic lighting vision while you're actively on Roll20. I think maybe it had a similar effect. But yeah, the ultimate goal was to make our recordings on YouTube, which are infinitely more important because those are the ones that are going to live in the library forever and a day. That's the objective, is to make those palatable, because if you've watched either of our first two replays, every player comes in crystal clear, and then I'm just... It's very frustrating.
Yeah, that's really odd.
It really is, and I figured it has to have something to do with the fact that I have like a double noise suppression on. I have it on Discord for your benefit, but then that doesn't necessarily translate well onto Twitch, so I also have it set up there. So that's kind of where my thought process led, is maybe I'm suppressing too much, so when it transfers over to YouTube, it's just like, I don't know what this guy's trying to say. So I tried turning both of them off, and I did the same thing last night during your game, and nobody said a word. So I figured, Excelsior, we're good to go. But tonight, everybody's like, whoa, what is that?
Yeah, you were coming in fine for me last night.
Yeah, very weird. Yeah, it's definitely getting close to upgrade time for this computer too, so I feel like that could certainly be part of it. And I'm going to roll some dice here in the background while your characters do any RP that you wish to do. We are good to proceed. We do not have Andrew's character dropped in with us just yet. I'm planning on bringing him in with Joe, if possible, depending on how our timing syncs up. But for the time being, we have our four existing characters from last week, and then a plethora of NPCs that I am now in control of. Oh, for those of you playing the Lost game,
I don't like you.
just be glad it's not by the old rules. The old rules were, it's a 1 in a million shot, and there's only one prize for it, and if you roll all 6 of them sequentially in the same day, then you get the prize. And the closest we ever got was Terry. I think she rolled 4, 8, 15, and then I think 17. It was like, whoa! And then we changed it to be a little more friendly, but it's just it's a grind.
Yeah, I don't think I would ever get it if it was those rules. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's meant to be a 1 in a million chance. If you ever watched the show from Lost, the guy who played those numbers in the lottery won $16 million. But yeah, we'll just play it in the homage and not necessarily make you wish, well, shit, I guess I should have played Megabucks today instead of rolling these dumbass virtual dice. Yeah, Flanagan is going to go sit over here by himself for a few moments and commune with his deity and try to find out what's going on with his condition. He did do a greater restoration, which got rid of some of it, but he still seems to be a little concerned. Send some of our other characters over this way. NPCs and whatnot. Veridar is using Radiance to incinerate the corpses of these devils, spitting on the remains in disgust.
Hello?
Hey! Good evening.
Here he is.
Oh,
Howdy, stranger. How are you tonight?
put it on my phone while it's on my phone. And now I'm trying to figure out how to put it on my freaking computer. Oh my god.
Well, it's a start. We're getting somewhere. No
Of
worries.
course. Thank you for your patience,
Hey,
guys.
yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And good to hear you there, Tony. Hope everything's well. Thanks to you and Johnny for breaking the ground there in the arena today. Good times.
Yeah, that was fun. I mean, if it were a little more, even on the levels, would be, I feel, a little better, but that was fun to break it in for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the arena and Bullstones have been sitting around since last July. It definitely took a while to get it going, but now that all of our tables have some steam behind them and people are connecting with the connected plot. It's definitely starting to live up to my my idea of it.
Well, no shit.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up!
So,
This is some intense RP you guys got going on here. Oh my god.
I was thinking about who I wanted to start with because I
Well,
have two
thank you
fucking
very
characters.
much. Can I be in charge for a while?
So Nadir will kind of look at all these newcomers and say, "Well, I apologize for you being part of that. I don't know why he's after me. We kind of left the spot open for him. I didn't claim the throne of this fucking place. I don't want that."
Selephiel likewise expresses confusion with the event. Yeah, our prime purpose here is to continue serving those who have been trapped here unjustly. Myself
Right.
and my companions, and perhaps gain enough noble favor with the deities of light that we may restore life to those companions who we lost.
Right, and I mean, we did, I guess, technically defeat Zariel, but we put her back on the path of light, which means she vacated her rulership here. So it seems like he should be able to just step in.
Perhaps there is some code with the hierarchy of the devils. That they who defeated so-and-so must be defeated for such and such to claim this position of power. Just spitballing, but that sounds maybe like what's happening here.
It's definitely possible, knowing all the strange rules that and laws of this place. But that would mean you and me, because neither one of us did it alone.
Yes, and also Flanagan and Pyra. And who else did we have? Where is Remington is out there somewhere as well. Just didn't want Don to have to play 3 characters last session. You know Don, he gets like 10 games into it, and then he's like, I'm going to change my character concept here after he gets a little bored with it, or things start resisting, and he wants to change it up. It happens every campaign.
Well, if I recall, you weren't sure if Remington actually survived, if he was a petitioner or not.
Oh, that's right, that's right. Yeah, so it's possible he's still out there. And Selephiel and Remington never really crossed paths either, so Selephiel's just kind of speaking based off of what he heard others in the group discuss.
Sure.
Okay, are you guys in Vengeance right now?
Correct.
On my way, I hope.
Fantastic. Yeah, once I see your you pop in here, I will transfer your character you've been working on for Wednesday table. There you are. Transfer you over to here, give you permissions for the character. The other page is where we will play primarily, but we will be here for the next several weeks as our characters are trekking through the 9 hells to gain vengeance on the Archfiend who killed a very, very dear friend of theirs.
Heard.
I can get down with.
The Ricari will say, well, that was interesting. Didn't expect to, when we first got here, face the fucking ruler of the lair. All right, that was fun. I guess that's what we have to look forward to, huh?
Joe, refresh my memory here. I'm a little 420 right now. What is your character's name?
Drusik Halfstone.
Drusik. Thank God. I already scrolled down to the F's, and then I was like, what if I passed it? There you are.
Definitely easy to pass up at the moment.
There it is. We will add you to right here. And yeah, it looks like we will need some artwork for your character. Thankfully, I have a ton for dwarves. Alright, character sheet should be appearing for you. You should have all of your permissions there. And a dwarf fighter. Oh yeah, we need some fighting support here. And Katie, just a general wondering how much of the tail end of that campaign has retained for you. I know it's been a couple
dude,
years.
we're lucky I remember teaching today. Like, we are so lucky I even remember that.
If not for the fact,
not a lot.
yeah, if not for the fact that we have some of this stuff recorded, I would not. I mean, my retention is just kind of like, oh yeah, they played this character, and I remember this one time they did this. But otherwise, the campaign ended in the most epic of fashions, as instead of fighting the archfiend of the level, our characters appealed to her good nature, convinced her to retake the mantle of the angel. She took the sword of Zariel and renounced the devils that she had aligned with for half a century or so, I think it was. And as she was still in control of Avernus at that point, which is the first level of hell where we currently find ourselves, she reversed all of the evil that she had done, including trapping the city of Elturel. That was the main objective of the campaign, was the city was being dragged down by these massive chains into the river Styx. And she reversed that, undid the pact, the city was returned back to the Forgotten Realms. The people who lived there could not have been happier about those results. And just to rewind a slight bit before that, before our characters convinced Zariel to retake the Mantle of Good, she, in her flying citadel, bombarded the war machine that your characters had been using for transport. And if you recall, throughout the course of that campaign, we had a number of characters step in and then have to leave due to a number of other things. And we just kind of kept their characters around on the war machine in case they came back. Yeah, they've been hanging out. They can come back. All of those NPCs got killed when Zariel bombarded your war machine. So, despite that, your characters still appealed to her good nature, convinced her to retake the mantle, and she gave you one boon, effectively. Like, she would do a service for you, and it was theorized that maybe your characters would say, well, will you restore life to those you killed in our group? But this party decided to hold on to that boon and instead continue questing throughout the Hells in attempts to find another path to restoring those characters' lives. And that's basically where we find ourselves here. It's been a number of weeks after that, and shortly before we started tonight, the Archdevil who's hoping to replace Zariel, who was in fact in charge here before she came into power, he was fighting your group, seemingly intent on killing all of your characters. But you guys just beat the crap out of him.
Yeah, that was like what? Spring, summer 2022? Like 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah, like we started in April of 21, and I feel like we wrapped that campaign December of 21.
Look, I don't think I joined role-playing until 2022, right?
Possibly. I thought she'd been around since 21, but yeah, it all bleeds together.
Like the quote-unquote dungeon or whatever we were in, like it's like a giant kind of zit looking thing.
Oh yeah, the scab. The scab.
Yes, the scab. That's what it was.
Yeah, that was the final dungeon before the final level that we played. I'll have to check the dates on YouTube because it's all posted up there. Yeah, I know we played that pretty heavily early 21 when we started, which is before you joined us, and then we had a number of characters
Yeah.
step out, which is, I feel like it was July of 21 is when you jumped in with us, but it could have been July of
Couldn't
22.
tell ya. Couldn't tell ya.
Hey, I got a quick question. The double blade scimitar that I have allows me to make a bonus attack with the back end of the blade.
Yeah.
That would also benefit from the +2 magic damage. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Well, the easiest way to check it, Katie, is just to check your profile and see when you joined the server. You joined us July of 22, so yep. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Yeah, because I know I joined in at like the tail end of it.
Right, yeah, like me, we had maybe like 7 or 8 sessions left at that point or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, this might have been your first character with us then.
I think so. I think this is my first little baby. You can tell because I have her aligned as good, and I don't think I've done that ever.
Oh, yep. So yeah, no update unfortunately for Patient. And yeah, let's find something for our new dwarf friend here before we bring him and Andrew into the table. I got some dwarves here. Hey, Nadir, what's going on?
Yeah, he got concerned by him being over there, like freaking out or whatever. So I'm gonna go check on him.
I'm not sure what happened. Something about that sting on that devil. It's left my blood cold. Hey Joe, you can see the map that we're playing on currently, yeah? Remember your push to talk if you're answering us.
Beats me.
Do you want our character sheet set to roll with advantage always?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, my push to talk keeps like locking out. My computer keeps locking out. Holy crap!
Oh
guys.
no.
I'm fighting my own freaking like dining room more than I'm fighting anything in this game.
Yikes.
So I'll roll the Arcana to see what I know about those devils.
All right. Yeah, based on that, your knowledge is that this will likely last until he tries to get his next rest and is unable to do so. Like, it's effectively going to trouble his next rest, kind of like one of Nihilus's effects does.
Do I know of any way to remove that otherwise?
A divine intervention, a wish, a greater restoration didn't do it, so it would definitely be something on the higher tier right there.
Oh, wow, okay.
Joe, I found 2 possible tokens for you here, though. Let me know if one of them looks good to you. Number 1. Number 2.
Number 1, big and hairy.
Alrighty. So let's link this guy up. And any moment now we will bring both your characters in and get some more possible interaction on the RP here.
I don't know if you want me to use the wish spell on that or not, but I can if you want me to. Help Flanagan out.
Oh, goodness. I wouldn't even dream of you using such powerful magic. Any number of things could go wrong.
I just look up and down at myself. I'm like, I kind of do this thing a lot. I don't know what you're talking about.
Nadir will look at you and go, "Have you ever done it in hell?"
I mean, I've never been to hell specifically. I've heard about it.
So that answer to my question then would be no, yes?
Yes, no.
Yeah, that's yeah, sure.
Magic tends to do strange things here. It doesn't always behave the way you expect, so you think you might have control of making a wish here, but you might not.
I certainly don't have control over a lot of things, but we will see.
There we go. From the west, a pair of figures approach over the ridge. Try to establish some backdrop detail for your characters here in a moment. Let me make sure this is linked up.
And Macari sees that, he, gets his halberd ready. We got incoming!
Oh, they have green health bars. They're fine.
Yeah, that helps a lot in game that we can see. Yeah, because Von Vet's gonna start pulsing his hands with Eldritch Blasts around them.
They're flying the white flag of war. If fire. And then same thing for Drusik here. Let me check. Looks like Warhammer is your main game.
Let's hope.
All right, let's enchantify that baby. Just remove the old one. Replace with magical. Armor looks like you're rocking some chain. Do you want to keep chain and make that magical, or do you want to go with some half plate?
Half plate sounds good.
All right, so some magical half plate. Ba, 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 ba. There you are. Take that chainmail off. Oh, you got a shield too.
Basic question about our map.
Uh-huh.
How can I get rid of everybody's icon on the front of my screen here?
Oh yeah, good question. I don't think I imported that over, so the top right of your Roll20 there, that gear cog, that's right there. If you click that and then click the audio video, and then video display, and change the avatar size to names only.
Yes.
Oh yeah, infinitely better. Gives you 90% more tabletop space.
God.
Yeah, I put it on small just because I like to see everyone's icons. But...
Oh, very cool. Love it. Excellent. So yes, we have two characters here. I will leave it to you as far as how long your characters have been here on Avernus, but your purpose here on this plane, if not even deeper into the Nine Hells, is the recovery of a powerful artifact for an organization that you are both attached to, known as the Ministry. You are being paid very handsomely for your quest here. Oh no, I said Ministry, and now Siri's like, what? What? You need me for something? You're being paid quite handsomely just to be here, and the recovery of this artifact will net each of you a cool 15,000 gold pieces. You have been paid 5,000 gold pieces each just to come here, and you may use that on any expenses that may arise in the Nine Hells. Merchants are few and far between, but gold travels far, so feel free to add that onto your character sheet. And also for ease, one final little upgrade for both your characters, so you're not lugging a giant sack with a $sign on it. Let's put some bags of holding on your characters too.
Pretty sure everyone in this party has at least one bag of holding.
By
that
this
makes
point,
sense.
I mean, yeah, they're
Yeah.
they're like 300 gold pieces if you go through Meridian's shop, so they're pretty
Yeah.
attainable at this point.
I mean, they're 300 gold, and I get them for like less than 250. So
Yes, indeed. Yeah, the bottom portion of that is a bitch. And just between the three of us, I mean, feel free to share this with the new members of the party that you are approaching for the first time. The artifact in question that we seek, it's an eyeball. It's a very particular eyeball, and it's associated with a very powerful being known as Vecna.
I hate you.
I see.
I guessed it, and I hate you.
Well, J-Man's been waiting for this for like a year. He's like, he just dropped this sword casually into a fucking treasure haul, and it has a lot to do with Vecna.
I remember him
Are we
talking about
looking
it.
for the
Yeah.
right eye of Vecna or the left eye?
We are looking for the right eye.
And how do we tell the difference?
You have been gifted with a special lens that it's a bitch to take out, so it's been recommended to just leave it in, as uncomfortable as it may be. There's no mechanical penalties, but if your characters aren't used to wearing lenses, it's very uncomfortable. But if you encounter the one wearing the eye, or if you just see the eye happen substantially like sitting around, it will glow with a radiant aura that has it'll be very noticeable to you.
Oh, Guanvet will most certainly take the lens and make it into a monocle for himself.
What are the odds we're going to find both eyes, though?
Both eyes, yeah, that is unlikely. But you've only been sent here to find one.
Got it.
And even still, when you were given this mission, they made it somewhat clear that you're basically just following up on a rumor. The eye may not be here at all, and of course, the Nine Hells are a big place. So they're not like demanding success. They paid you very well just to come here and check it out, and if you should happen to find it, it's worth an additional 3 times what they put down. 1d10 plus 15 heals for me. What is that? A 2. Yikes. Well, how are we looking at this? It looks like we have a bit of a tense exchange to begin with as our 2 new characters arrive atop the ridge here, cleverly hidden by my video frame here on Twitch. There they are. And the rest of our party just a slight bit off to the east. And Celestial will definitely turn with his guard up on his Pegasus and call out, "State your purpose."
We have been sent here to we've been sent here to find an artifact and to retrieve it. If it exists in here. And
have you been sent to take this artifact from us? He holds a magnificent golden shield that he kind of raises defensively as he asks.
Well, I have no interest in your shield, so you don't have anything to worry about from me.
Same here. We're just retrievers.
Then you're welcome to share in our meal of ash and grit, which is about as good as it gets here. If you're not familiar with the rules of Avernus, any food that you bring with you, even dry trail rations, they just turn to dust. They just taste tasteless and like you're just eating dirt. Effectively, it's a very bad interaction with food here in this level.
How deep is this ravine right here?
I was just about to ask the same thing.
It descends a good 25 feet. Yeah, and looking up at the passage.
And the rest of the party over here.
Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say the rest of the party over here is plain to see.
The rest of them are what? I missed the last part there.
I mean, they're obviously there. They're in plain sight.
Correct.
Yes, the only difference is Guanvet would still be about 100 feet in the air right now.
Oh, jeez.
Hey man, he likes his airtime, alright?
I don't want to come back down from this cloud.
Who's in the air?
Guanvet, the Jinborn.
So the big fucking bugbear wearing what looks like some sort of parasitic armor and holding a halberd looks at you and goes, well, if the artifact you're looking for isn't here, then I guess see you later. And he kind of looks at the other people like, what is it, the fucking crossroads in hell? Everybody seems to be fucking coming here.
Zalefiel shrugs. So you know how the landscape morphs itself. Somebody probably wants him here.
Well, stop. I don't want anybody else coming here. Fucking hell.
Well, one of them's a dwarf. Maybe he's got some ale with him. It's been a while since we've had a drink that wasn't complete ash.
Dude, why would you think a dwarf's ale would be here?
It tastes like hell, but it gets your mouth wet.
Right. What if he's got the? Do you have one of those Everfull flagons by chance?
Just the non-alcoholic.
Damn. Oh, duels.
Oh, ghouls.
Now we were told that there was another group of people out looking for this artifact as well, right?
You were not. They're following up on a rumor that it exists, though. So I mean, it's safe to assume that they may not be the only people who have the rumor. So other people may be looking for it.
We're all here on a hunt.
Okay, but the people that hired us, they didn't tell us that they hired anybody else, right?
Correct.
Nadir, the tiefling up to the north west over there, will take a step forward and be like, so only 2 of you entered hell on a rumor of an artifact. You must be quite capable individuals.
That's what I was thinking.
Didn't say we didn't say we were the only 2 that entered, but we're the only 2 that are here now.
How did you lose some companions along the way? That's unfortunate.
It would be foolish to enter hell, just the 2 of us, right?
He kind of looks around like, I don't see anyone else with you.
Maybe, maybe not.
Well, I point to the dwarf. I'm assuming the dwarf and I were sent together.
I was about to ask, are we here together?
Yes.
Well, I'd like to maybe catch up and kind of explore a little bit, or maybe meet up with some of these people. Are we able to see far enough ahead? Is it do we have any sort of like fog in the air? Is it too dusty to see the group up ahead past the ravine?
You can definitely see everything that's on this map, and then this is our general overland map of the first level of Hell. We are presumably somewhere in this area. But here on this map, everything is pretty clear from side to side.
All right, so I'll summon the dwarf over to follow me, and I'll tell him, there is safety in numbers, and from the looks of things, these folks have been here for some period and have managed to hold their own. So it would be I think it would be wise to ally with them for the time being.
I would definitely like to see if they could welcome us into their group. I agree with you, strength in numbers. But I can't go down in that ravine. That's a deep one for a little guy like me.
This goblin over here sneers at that comment of an alliance with the group.
So the tiefling, who has wings, by the way, big demonic-like wings, will say, "I understand that sentiment. I will warn you, however, that apparently myself and my original companions here have drawn the ire and wrath of the archfiend known as Bel, who once ruled this layer of hell. I don't know really why, but that is what we just dealt with before your arrival."
Yikes.
The bugbear, Vakari, will go, "Yeah, we just met them and the devil attacked while we were here, so we had to help fucking fight him too. We're not really friends or traveling buddies. As far as I know, they're gonna go do their thing and we're gonna go do our thing. You're probably gonna go do your thing, right?"
Sounds like we're all here.
Yeah.
But
But
separate.
it sounds like the entity you spoke of might be of some help with some information if we were able to get some questions to him. But of course, that's akin to making a deal with the devil, isn't it?
The deer, the tiefling, would say, "You will find no end of devils willing to make bargains with you here. I will caution you against such activity, but you are your own person. You will do as you see fit."
Wandvet will just look down at both of you and he'll just say, "I don't recommend making deals with devils. It really doesn't pan out."
If you don't want to go down
But
into
of
the
course,
ravine, you could head up northeast there, Drusik. Continue on the land path elevation that you're already on there.
Something tells me it just seems safer. It looks safer.
Yeah,
You know,
it's a
Gregor,
craggy descent there.
Do you know how to drag your icon?
I'm doing that right now. This is cool. Cool that I'm doing this right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we are outside of initiative. Feel free to move around, explore as you like.
Wow. All right. Yeah, I just stood there still arguing with you guys from super far away.
It was like the end scene in Shazam. The villain's all talking to him at a normal volume from like 90 feet away. What? I can't hear you!
Changing my name to Shazam.
By this point, Pyra's ghost form will expire, so she can either descend into the ravine here with Kerr, or she can float over to higher ground and descend there. Your call.
I mean, we got to take the higher ground, Anakin.
She lands on Guanvei somehow, 100 feet up in the sky.
Hey, now I'm only 20 feet up in the sky, but I don't think she can still land on me.
So I'll ask the group. Do you intend to make a camp here, or are you? Do you have a destination to which you are traveling?
This adorable gif over here begins to respond, well, we're actually here for our friend. And then at that moment, the four who are gathered over here, in addition to our friend Flanagan across the way, all begin clenching their craniums as if experiencing severe psychic overload. And at that moment, we will have another drop-in of some opposition. This time, Bell is going to appear across the chasm over here. And he did bring some support.
It's a trap!
Ah! One north, one south. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those are pit fiends.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
At least twice. I have learned my lesson not to underestimate you. Rest assured, your skulls will decorate my throne, a place of honor.
Don't underestimate the elemental genie. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he's definitely a bit more cautious this time, not dropping right into the midst of you, and he definitely appears as if he's taken enough time to fully heal himself. So let's get some initiative rolls here from our party. Make sure to select your token, and then click the initiative button on your character sheet.
Got some freaking high decks from the new characters. Jesus.
Alright, let's see. Oops. There you are. How perfectly average. 4. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you. 2 of me makes 8. We're also going to need Veridar.
Are you waiting on me? Did I do it right?
I'm guessing you did. I just went by count. It does look like we're missing your entry into the initiative, though. So yeah, if you select your token on the board and then open up your character sheet and click the spot that says initiative, that will do the job.
I'm glad I go before the demons, at the very least. Just barely.
Alright. They're not dead, but I am going to X out their tokens. It's effectively the same mechanic that we use. If a player is unable to attend the session, their character is called back to the Judicial or the Indomitable, depending on which faction your character works for. As we are in the Nine Hells and your characters are unable to be dropped in and dropped out in our usual fashion, this little plot device here will give us the same effect. Their characters are here, unable to contribute. They will not be targeted, even in the event of an area of effect that should happen to spill over into their area. They're effectively just not here. And Flanagan is also in that same boat. Perhaps a mercy for him, as yeah, he's not built for something like this. It was already proven. And that will also reduce some of the load on the GM here for the immense number of NPCs. I will control Selephiel. Otherwise, our other 3 characters there are out. If Patience should happen to get the computer going and able to jump back in, then Crumb will fight free of that, and he will join into the combat. Lord knows we could use him. Otherwise, 10. Yep, looks like Drusik rolled his. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. That all looks good. I did not roll Selephiel. Yikes. Well, somebody had to go after the devils. Is that everybody? Did I get everybody I needed to? Looks like I did. Okay, so character sheets. Make sure I get those prepped. Yeah, give me the Pit Fiend. And give me Bell. Bell, the mighty, awful, big bad. Well, okie dokie. So it looks like without our decks set as tiebreakers, we'll just roll with this as is. And Andrew, you've got the first spot in the initiative. A Pit Fiend appears to the northeast of your position, another one to the southwest on top of the ridge down there, and then the Archfiend himself almost directly south of your position. Those of
So
you...
how high are these rocks right in front of me?
15 feet high.
Okay. Crap. I'm gonna try and get closer to this guy up here.
Alrighty. Alright. Yo, thanks for the cheer, Sapphire.
Okay. So as a distraction, I can't reach him quite yet. Damn it, that's pissing me off. Okay, but I'm going to cast my echo right in front of him as a diversion.
Gotcha. For the time being, just go ahead and drag out another character token until we get another one that is set for your echo, like we have for Chrome. We have 2 different tokens.
Yeah, I have a second icon avatar. I just can't drag it out. I don't know why.
It could be because it's not attached to a character sheet. If you pop a new character sheet and then attach it to that, you should be able to drag it out.
That's right. All right, so what do I do in the meantime?
Just drag out a copy of your existing character. And I'll just put icon or something on that to indicate that it is the echo. Alright, so orange is the Echo.
And then what I'm going to do is just attack him with my Mind Sliver. Because
Fuse
that's
the
what I have right.
Alrighty. Psychic. Let's see.
And he needs to make a DC save.
Understood. Surely he has. Oh, yes, definitely. Magic resistance. Oh, it's only posting to the GM layer, so if you're not seeing my dice rolls, take a look at our live Twitch stream. You can take a peek behind the GM screen to see just what I am up to. Otherwise, you gotta take my word for it. This is an intelligence saving throw. Check out the big brain on Brad. That is a tasty burger. 21 on its saving throw. Is this a half or an all? Looks like it's an all or none.
I think it's all.
Yes, sir. Alrighty. So that's your move, that's your action, and bonus action to spawn the dude. So I guess that's a day, huh? Unless action surge.
No, I'm good for now.
Okay. Don't mind the map. We're gonna do a little curly shuffle here. Just to expand our borders in case people move over to those. It gets a little weird on the Twitch side of things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should be where you were. And then lastly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Yeah, I think we're set. Alrighty, let's check. Is he gonna do a legendary to begin with? I think he will.
Yeah, how do you like having to eat your own taste, your own medicine with those legendary actions there, buddy, yesterday?
No. No. He's gonna summon an Ice Devil. Because he has learned he's gonna need all the help he can get. And for those of you who are particularly perceptive, he's like looking over at the Pit Fiend to his west, and they're like conversing. Do these guys, can they summon allies too? Like, they got 2 more people here. Oops. Appears within 60 feet. Acts as his ally. Better act as his ally. Otherwise, what good are you? I'll just drop him here for the time being. What the? I thought Ice Devils were large. Yeah, that ain't no Ice Devil. What the fuck is that? Wow, something is F-ed up. Well, as cool as that would be, that's not a summonable thing. Okay, I think we got it. Excellent. There is our Ice Devil. It's using the Ice Devil Overlord expansion from the expanded monster manual, but yeah, that's a bit more powerful than he can summon, so it looks like one, but it's just a regular Ice Devil, I assure you. Or is it? Check its initiative. Oh, something a little better. Yeah, let's drop this guy right into the middle of our group of adventurers there, right on the edge of the ledge. And Kerr, your turn is up right after that.
All right, I'm gonna move up on the Ice Devil and swing and swing and swing.
All right, remember it is a good 25-30 feet up that ravine. It is right on the edge of it, but you're down inside of the ravine.
I've been on my broom, but I'm gonna go up there and just hop off.
Oh, gotcha. All right. $18 is the number. $16 is not so good. There we go. Alright, let's get the damage. One or two-handed?
And then the triple attack after. Oh, one.
Gotcha. Alrighty, so take that, and then a strength save. That's not a magical effect. Bonk. Damn! Well, I got 23, and a natural 20 on the other side of it. So it will not be knocked down, but it does take the extra damage regardless, right? Because you're spending the dice to do the extra damage, and then depending on what superiority effect you're doing, that's like an additional on top of the damage.
When you hit, you hit in that last hit. So yeah, perfect.
Got it.
And that's it for me.
Acid damage is true, no resistance. And over to Nadir.
Alright, he'll kind of yell over to Bell. What the? I don't want this throne. I didn't take the throne. If you want the fucking throne, you can have it. What do I have to do? Stop fighting us.
Remove your head and place it upon my throne.
Yes, I can have it. It's so obstinate. Fine. And he's gonna move over here to help out this new guy, since he's picking a fight with the Pit Fiend over here. Although he also would have, like, had to... Flanagan? What's wrong with you, Flanagan?
Well, that sucks. Got advantage. Ooh. 2 die 4 even. Oh, damn! Well, yeah, that's a hit then. And lightning damage is... Yeah, we will take it. That's the one where... Oh, yeah, you just automatically do it after. Okay.
Unlimited power. That is it. I'm just shocking him.
How is it that a Coelatem does not have that? Pyro, over to your turn.
Awesome. Okay, I believe I'm getting flank perhaps with, oh my god, new cur. That sounds like I'm saying a slur, but green circle man. I think I'm getting a flank with him. So I'm gonna stab because that's who I am at heart.
Oh, natural 20. Wow. All right.
So much better than my normal nat 1.
Very, very true. I have Devil's Sight. Does that help? Oh gosh, yeah, this is gonna hurt. 53, 65, 68. Good gosh, okay. Oh!
And then I will move just a little bit, and then use my bonus. Well,
Oh,
first I'll disengage and then I'll move.
my bad.
Disengage and then move.
Now for the bad news. Womp womp.
Oh. Or you could like not give bad news. Like that'd be super cool too.
Yeah, I remembered when I was playing your character last game. That's how we were. I was praising that you were rocking a magical longsword, which is not a sneak attack eligible weapon.
Yeah, that's not as cool.
Yeah, exactly. It is a natural 20, but the
I was
vast
gonna say, like, I
majority
still got nat 20 though, so
is illegal.
kind of happy about that.
Yeah, sure. Unfortunately,
I
it's
gotta
gonna
take the win where I can get it, dude.
grunch get a bunch of that HP back.
You know, if I had
That's-
that, if I did a weapon that was sneak attack eligible, like I wouldn't have gotten a nat 20, and I think we
Yeah,
all
for
know.
sure. Yeah, because I think your
I
other
wouldn't have
weapon.
even made the AC.
Did I? Let me just double check something. Yeah, I know I did a lot of shuffling around last game. Let's just check. Oh no, I did! I gave you a +1 short sword to make up for that. So let's just assume you did the short sword attack.
Okay.
Because that's gonna
Sure.
be your better option right there. So your damage is gonna
Where
be
is
less on the bottom half, but at least the top half will apply.
Yeah.
So 7 and 3 is eligible, so that'd be 10. All right, so it goes down to this, and then right back down to that. Okay.
All right. Beautiful. Okay. And then yeah, bonus action disengage, and then I'm just gonna move around a little bit.
All right. Celefiel is about 20 feet high on his Pegasus, so you could run under him out to the edge of the plateau if you so wish. Or as far out to that point.
I think I'm just gonna kind of move under him right there.
Good. Well, Joe, it's your first turn at the Role Playing Unlimited table. Welcome and take it away.
Okay, I'm trying to devise a plan here. This fella in the middle, he's not down in that ravine, is he? Or is he just like up on kind of like a cliffside?
This dude or the monster?
The monster.
He's like right on the edge of the ledge there, so he's at your level.
Close enough for me to be able to walk over with my speed?
I
I'm
would
trying
think so. Yeah, I think you could
Okay.
get up to here, or you could go back around over to that direction. Yep.
There I am. Yeah, I was just trying to figure this out here. So, okay, one sec here. So I'm going to go make my new presence known here. And as I'm moving forward, I'm going to carve my fire rune into the edge of my warhammer off the side of the rock as I go by. Just kind of carve it from the ground and take a swing.
Alrighty. Alrighty. So that
Alright.
will count as a flank per our loose flanking rules here. Thankfully,
Okay.
well, how high up is Guanvei? That's the important part. Are you still 20 feet up?
Yes, the red bar is how far
Oh,
I am. I'll put
gotcha,
it at
gotcha.
0 if I'm at the ground.
Gotcha. Unfortunately, this thing is not tall enough for Guanvei to be in melee with it, so we do not have a loose flank from that position. A 12 is a miss on that particular exchange. You got a second attack?
Absolutely. I will pull that. One more. Swinging from the other side.
Excellent. Bam, bam! One hit too many, or did you have 3 attacks?
I believe I have 3.
Well, that's some good news, because both of those are going to come through for you.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep swinging. I'm just making a big ol' ass of myself out here. Just
See what kind of damage we're looking at off of those.
okay. And one more, right?
Looks like you already swung 3 times, unless you got a 4th one.
Yeah, that's your 3. Just click your purple warhammer thing, and it'll give you your damage.
Oh, okay, great. And so I'll do that first, and then we'll discuss that fire rune here.
Okay. Bonk. Minimum damage. Yuck.
Yeah.
How about the next one?
So wing better or
1 better than minimum. Alright.
Fun. So I'm just nudging this guy around a little bit.
Alright. Bonk, bonk.
Exactly. All the way to the bonk.
Alright.
Did I already do both? Is this happening here?
What's the rune that you were talking about?
The room is when I hit with a weapon. He has. I invoked it. Well, even though I only did the bludgeoning damage, it also invokes fiery shackles. So he takes an extra 2d6 fire damage and must succeed strength saving, or they're restrained for 1 minute. While they're
Ooh.
restrained. While
Little
they're restrained.
Rune Knight Fighter.
Yeah, and while they're restrained, they take 2d6 at the start of each of its turns, repeating until they successful.
Do you have the ability to change that to different damage?
They are immune to fire. They are demons.
Well, that's what I was wondering about this guy. I didn't quite remember if he was a demon, and I was like, I'm not going to go over the other dudes, but if I can, I'm not quite sure how I can figure that out.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that any devils are going to have resistance, if not immunity, to fire damage. Even one that is made of ice, like that's part of their deceit. So we won't reveal it for sure until you commit, but as your character has been sent down into hell and you've been here for at least a bit of time, it's reasonable that if you had the option for a different damage type other than fire, you might select that instead.
Totally. Well, I was like, well, maybe not those other 3 guys, but maybe this dude in the middle.
Sure.
But I wonder if he was just like the same type of dude. So
Well, again, he is an ice devil, and they're generally on a lower level, so it might not have faced one of these yet.
Sure.
But the restraining thing is still pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Post
Totally.
the ability up.
One
Should
sec.
be- Should be something you could just click.
Yeah, it's the thought bubble.
okay, I'm just trying to find the right one here. Sorry. That might think that's just Rune Carver, but it doesn't really specify which one.
I can find it, but if I had access to Reason's character, I would be able to just link it.
Okay.
They're invited.
So it has to
Invited.
be. So the fire rune specifically has this effect. So we may not be doing any fire damage, but the restrain is still applicable.
That's kind of what I thought
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
very least.
Sure.
Strain is
Gotcha.
there. It won't be the extra 2d6, but it looks like until they succeed on a strength saving throw, they're restrained for 1 minute.
Heard. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so yes, indeed, Ice Devil is immune to fire damage. And as this rune effect, I would say that's a magical effect. Advantage on the save. What is your DC? 8 plus prof plus con. It got a 20 on its saving throw. What's that?
DC 16.
Gotcha. Alright, so you did hit, you dealt some damage, but it is able to resist the effect of the restraining.
Boo. Ice Devil, immune to fire. That's
unacceptable.
unacceptable.
Alright, anything with your bonus action? Was, I don't know if that was part of that, or are you all wrapped up there?
I'm trying to kind of think about that here. Already used up movement. I'm good.
Alright, saving the action surge. Alright, before we pass it over to J-Man here, we are going to take... I think this might be the first time ever in almost 3 years of streaming on Roleplaying Unlimited. We're going to take our break in the middle of the initiative here, because we've got just about an hour of our session left, and then I got a nice 4-hour graveyard shift after that, so I want to make sure that we wrap on time, and in that respect, yeah, we'll take our 10-minute right now, grab some coffee, stretch your legs out, and we will see you shortly, friends. Are you with us?
I'll be real honest, I did not realize it was already 8.
Yeah, same thing. I just looked down, I was like, holy crap, it's 8:20?
Meaning
Did y'all mean 11:20?
Yeah.
11:20.
Well, yeah,
11:20?
somewhere where you guys are, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll be working until 6 a.m. your time then.
East Coast for y'all, so yeah.
I'd like to order 100 vaginas.
Well, shall we get back into it? What you say?
Let's see what happens.
Yes, sir. J-Man, you are up.
Yeah.
I tell you, Easter is probably the worst time of year for me. Like even worse than Halloween when it comes to candy.
Same.
Jelly beans, gummies.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Solid
piece of candy.
chocolate. Ooh, piece of candy.
All right, well, Ricard's going to look at this unfortunate ice devil that just popped in next to him. He's within my reach with my halberd, so I'm just like, sucks to be you. Yeah, I'm just going to be, sucks to be you, and just start hitting.
Oh, God.
This is a tasty burger.
That's gotta hurt.
Bam, bam, bam. Oh, God. Well, at least there's no flank. Exclamation point.
I was going to ask that, if I, like, move a little bit.
If you scoot here, you could get with Veridar. Even across the chasm, that's like an awesome fucking flank. I stabbed thee across the chasm! From across chasm's heart, I stab at thee. Yeah, incredibly greasy chicken. It's like one of the few things that has any taste to it down here on Avernus. You get your hand on some of those abyssal chickens. Oh dear God!
Hot damn.
Shield spell.
That's right, motherfucker. That's your destiny.
Where's the breath drinker? It's gonna do the thing to make you use the other side of the. Oh shit! It's also natural 20. 1 in 400 chance. Oof. All right. Well, shit. Can we talk about this? Nope. Nope. Please. 30, 42, 54, 64, 871 points of damage. Okay. Haha! Joke's on you, sucker! I'm still alive! I'm caught barely. Is that my spleen? No! Double natural ones! Let's even this shit out. Instant karma. See if I can type this code in quicker. Then he can get his attack off. Oh, God! Later, bro. It would have been cool if you'd had a turn, but nope.
He just kind of goes, huh. I think you need to summon better help there, Bell.
Bell's eyes widen.
He just kind of hefts his halberd and kind of looks at Bell like, let's do this. That's his turn.
Alright, Veridar is up next. Yeah, we're gonna go back instead of forward. He's got a ton of movement, so slide right around this side here and get into flank position with the Pit Fiend. Already know he's burning a key point for Flurry and where? Oh gosh, I'm always surprised at Ben's character sheet. I don't know why. Yeah, he's also going to throw in a stunning strike on top of that. We're going to burn 2 key points right now. Alright, staff strike number 1, bop number 2. Oh, and then unarmed strike 1 and 2. So 3 out of 4 of those will hit. Yeah, nothing really against any of that. He did not bonus action rage, so 12 bludgeoning and 7 for 19. 28 total. And a con save. A natural one! It has a plus 13 to its con save, and it got a natural one. Oh, sucks to be you, man. Wow. And it's not a magical effect, so it doesn't get its advantage on the saving throw. Oh gosh. Alrighty. That's good on you, Ben. Miss you, brother. Guanve, over to you.
Alright, well, I'm sure he remembers this. I'm gonna go ahead and fly diagonally up to here, and doing that, I'm gonna fly up. Going to fly up an additional 60 feet if it would save. So I'm 80 feet in the air, and then I'm going to send 3 blasts at Bill. Do any of those hit, or all of them, or whatnot?
All 3 of them hit his globe of invulnerability.
So they find the first thing that he decided to try to help him with.
What the fuck is that?
And this is up to 1 minute. Okay. Misclick, ignore that.
Oh, jeez.
Or shatter and what comes later. Yeah, I don't got any other bonus actions for those, I don't think. Yeah, that's an
Ruh-roh.
action to activate, so I'm just going to go ahead and just soak up there in the air. That's the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Oh, he's going to reset legendaries. And aw. Yeah, it's Meteor Swarm time. 40-foot radius spheres. Boom, boom, ba-da-dum, boom, 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 boom. So let's... Oh, yeah. pretty much hit everybody except Guan Wei up there.
I mean, I'm not complaining, but like, wouldn't meteors hit me even if I'm in the air?
Arguably, but there's only 4 of them, and they don't really damage until they hit the ground. And then then it's a 40-foot radius sphere. Like, if you were still flying like 30 or 40 feet up, then you're hit, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if it was like hundreds of meteors, yeah, you'd probably getting clipped on the way down, I'd say. But this one is pretty tame. It is a dexterity saving throw DC 24 from everybody on the map, including Pit Fiend up there on the north side. Of course, fire damage he doesn't really care about. Bludgeoning damage sucks, though. What the fuck, boss? And it does specify if you are in the area of more than 1 fiery burst, you are affected only once. So that is good news for most of the party who is pretty much affected by all of them.
Is it strictly a dex, or is there a skill that we can...
It is a dexterity saving throw. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, boom. Yikes. Only one who made it was with the natural 20, and not because you rolled a natural 20, because you hit the DC 24. Nadir's even 2 points shy with a nat 20. Of course, he's got hero points. Oh yeah, only thing that nat 20 is a success on is attack rolls. Correct, it will be half damage on a successful save. Nadir is good. Let's see what's happening with Veridar. Pretty sure Veridar can avoid all of this. Evasion, yep.
Is this an all or half?
It's a half. It's an all or half, yeah. Evade. Oh, damn! What the hell, Ben? He's got hero points, but that's not going to save him. He used his inspiration last session to help somebody else. So that's a bummer. I guess, I mean, he'll take half damage on the failure. And Pyra, likewise, will take half damage on the failed save. Celestial. No. But he gets fire resistance from that shield that he's holding. So there is that. And then Pit Fiend. Even with advantage on the save, that's a fail. Can be immune to the fire all you want. Those meteors still fucking hurt when they come crashing down on you, buddy. Alright, fire damage. 20 die 6 in fire damage. 70 points of fire damage. Oof. Oh boy, the steed winks out of existence, and Celestial has a nice 20-foot fall. Well, good for Ricari.
Is this fire damage?
It's fire damage, and you're a fire genasi. I don't know if that's... Yep, you're resistant, so you take half of half. So 35 becomes, what, 17, 16? 17, I think. Salephiel is hurting. His steed just got annihilated, and then he falls down to the ground and is prone. Veridar took his half. Pit Fiend hasn't taken any yet because it's the fireside. Okay, now for the bludgeoning side of the damage. 67 points of that. Oof. Veridar is hurting. Pit Fiend is really not liking that. He took all 67 points of that damage. And Salephiel is unconscious after that exchange. Prone on the ground, and all of a sudden the final meteor smacks down and crushes him. And even for an Archfiend like Bell, Meteor Swarm is a once-a-day effect. So if you survived it, you're probably good for the next while here.
Newbie again. Are you taking care of this damage, or are we doing this ourselves?
You do it yourselves. You can subtract it off your character sheet, and it'll show on your token. You can subtract it off your token, and it'll show on your character sheet. And then everybody should be able to see everybody else's health values for healing, quality of life purposes here.
And then because I use my evasion on the fire aspect, I don't get it on this one? Or
Oh no, it's all
both?
one effect, so you're taking half
okay.
damage, yeah.
Cool.
So 33 from that.
Okay,
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
is that correct though? 137 total points is what I'm seeing too?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yeah, if you failed to save and have no resistances to any of it, that is a horrible chunk of damage to take. Oh yeah, looks like Fiven just got knocked out over there as well. Put our death save tracker tokens on him in case that becomes necessary. Bell gives an evil chuckle from where he's at, and then he looks up at Guanve.
Is that
And
considered one damage or two separate damages for concentration purposes?
well, it's 2 sets of damage, I would say. Because it is rolling 2 sets of dice. Oh, that's right, I didn't put our tokens on the map here. So, wings of 6, he is 60 feet up and catching up to you. Pit Fiends are up next in the initiative. One of them is stunned, so yeah, he's just gonna let his turn pass by uneventfully. The other one, however, gonna fly up 60 feet. And I guess we should make that 80 feet. Although the flank does not apply because Bell is not in melee. Still gonna move into position and go to town. Oh god, a natural 20 on the very first attack for 40 points of damage.
What type of damage? I can hardly see it.
Piercing.
On the screen. Damn.
Target must succeed on a DC 21 con save or become poisoned.
con save, you said?
Yeah. Yikes.
I'll just burn an inspiration for that.
Alright. That's good, because while poisoned in this way, you cannot regain hit points, and you would continue to take poison damage at the start of each turn. It has more attacks to follow, one of which is a claw. It's a 19 to hit.
Nope.
It's gonna lash out with its tail. 27 to strike.
Yeah, that kind of just hits, you know,
Oof.
not really, but, you know.
For 26 bludgeoning.
Alright, gotcha.
Prack.
So that was, sorry, that was, how much from the crit?
40.
So,
66 so
60,
far.
60. Okay,
And then
gotcha.
a mace attack for the final strike, 24 to hit.
That just hits me. I hate when you do this.
13 bludgeoning plus 25 fire.
Well, good thing I'm immune to fire, so screw you.
Oh! Well, they were hoping you were just resistant like last session. Alright, that is a wrap for the Pit Fiend. It is Celestial's turn, and, well, shit. I guess we'll roll a death save, and... Oh my god, a natural 1! Well, shit. That's like the worst thing.
Don's gonna be like, you killed my character when I wasn't there again. huh?"
Aloha!
Didn't that happen to me a couple Mondays ago? Where I did that one on a death save, and
Hey,
you
weren't-
laughed at me.
hey,
I think I
weren't
get to
you-
laugh at you now.
Yeah, but you were there for it.
True.
I'm rolling in for Don's character this time. Oh, poor guy. And his other character was removed at the start of combat because Celestial's the one that's supposed to be fighting. Oof. All right. Well, let's get back to the top of the initiative here. And we have another death saving throw here. You made yours, so you are 1 up. Green 1, red 0. Otherwise, that is a turn. And it is time for a legendary interrupt again.
Get out of here, Bob.
Yeah, you don't belong here.
Oh, so he summons the guy's wife after he killed him.
That's right. Oh, they can't fly, so we're not going to summon him in midair. I was going to surround Guanfei up here.
Hey man, I get that I'm a warlock threat, but like, chill out here, okay?
Hey, Bell got his ass handed last round. He ain't fucking around. Yeah, he's going to drop him down here behind Sir Ricari because putting him right into your melee went so well last time.
It's not my fault he pissed Guanfei off after counterspelling his fucking Eldritch Blast at the start.
Oops, that's wrong. That's right. And now we need your character sheet to roll a new initiative value, and oh, it's even worse than before, so your survivability is even less. Alright, so yes, and that's his legendary interrupt. That costs all 3 of his actions to summon them, but he can do that infinite number of times. Kerr, that is over to your turn.
All right, I'm gonna move up. So I'm flanking with Ricari, and then I'm gonna use my potion first, get the 40 back, and then move up there and swing twice. So it's the potion of superior healing.
Potion of Superior is 8d4 plus 8.
Correct, if you're using your bonus action.
Oh, I always mix that up. to get the full is the bonus action.
To get the full is your full action, so instead of attacking generally, you would just drink a potion.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna do that, and then I get, since I have 3 attacks with extra attack.
Oh, I see. That's where we're missing up. The extra attack only applies if your action is to attack. So if your action is to drink a potion, there's no extra attacks to back that up.
Then I'm gonna just drink it and stay put, because I'm low.
That will indeed be the full value back then. And Joe, that is one of our house rules. Most tables do bonus action to drink your healing potion. In ours, that also applies. But if you do your full action to drink it, no need to roll the hit point value. You just get the full back. J-Man, that's up to you, though.
Gotcha. Okay. How would that go? I guess that would be different because I don't really have anything like that. But I do have Second Wind that I plan to use.
Oh, dang, I forgot. Yeah, I gave you your magical armor and your magical weapon, but you should also have 3 potions of superior healing.
Oh.
So, I will drop those onto your character sheet here. Yeah, both of you should start with 3 of those. Because, yeah, damage can come pretty quick, and sometimes it's hard for the party to get around to aiding you in a quick and timely fashion.
That's why I thought Second Wind was going to be my only effort there. And what did you say this does? It just restores your hit points?
Exactly. It's 8d4 plus 8. If you drink it as a bonus action, if you spend your whole action, it would just give you a flat 40 hit points back. And you should see that on your character sheet. For some reason, the new inventory is populating in the middle of your equipment list, right next to your Warhammer +1 and your +2 Warhammer and your +1 half plate. But they are on your sheet now. So Nadir is chug-a-luggin'.
Yeah, he'll drink his potion and continue his Witch Bolt on the Pit Fiend, and he moves a little bit.
Alright. Zot. Ouch. Stop it! And that's over to Pyra's turn then.
Okay. I think I can get up to him if I move exactly my full 30 feet. And then, if that is something I can do, I will stab. If not, I will figure something else out.
If you have any potions, you could use a bonus action to heal Celestial there.
This is true.
Yeah, true, but also bonus action disengage after I stab. I know it's all about, do I want to help him or do I want
Well,
not
you said
die
you'd
myself?
have to you said you'd have to move your full 30 to get to him. So you wouldn't have any movement to get away.
That's true.
Yeah. Let me see if I even have any potions. If I do, then yes, I will give him a potion, but I don't even know. Let me check.
Celestial has a few of them in his inventory. They're just the standard, but anything better than nothing.
Yeah, I'd have to use one out of his inventory to give to him. But
Okay.
I will do that. Yeah, because I don't have shit.
I'll drop that down by 1, give him back 5 HP, and he comes back. What happened? Going! Oof. Alright. That will land and damage.
And then that is my full turn then.
Alright. And we'll pass it over to Drusek.
All right. So if I use the full potion, that counts as one full action, correct?
Correct. In lieu of attacking, you're just enjoying a nice Hawaiian punch.
Perfect. Which still gives me at least another attack if I'm reading right.
If you used Action Surge to follow that up, then you would have another action. The extra attack only applies if your first part is to attack.
Right. Okay.
Basically, look at it this way. Drinking the potion, you're doing the use an item action. To make extra attack, you have to take the attack action.
Correct.
Okay. So here's my plan. Let's see if I can do it. I'm going to move. Yeah, I needed to move.
If you're able to eke out 5 extra feet, you can get right here and get a flank attack.
I think that worked.
There you go.
Okay, so if I were to use a possible other rune that has a bonus action to it, I wouldn't be able to do that if I drink a potion, correct?
Correct. If it costs a bonus action, you would not also be able to drink a potion.
Well, I'm feeling pretty daring tonight, being my first night in. My plan here is to carve my storm rune in lieu of my my potion, because I still have at least 7 points here. I can maybe take one more small hit or something. What that's going to do is hopefully give me a rebound, not just to flank Nuker up there, but maybe for Rakari. What'll happen is if I can hit that, another creature I can see within 60 feet that makes an attack roll, saving throw, or ability check, they can use my reaction to have advantage or disadvantage on it.
Very cool.
Alright, let's see.
Anytime we have abilities like that people may not retain, it's always helpful to post into the chat if possible.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to itemize each rune to send to you guys. I'm not quite sure if I can find where to do that.
I have a nifty way, but I can show you after game.
Perfect, thank you.
.20 will hit with the flank.
Okay, and I think that's all I've got since I sacrificed it to do my bonus action on my runes. So now, on Rakari's next turn, he, I guess at this point, would have advantage. Oh, awesome.
I see. Okay.
Oh, okay. So he's already. I see what's going on now. I see. Still learning this map. I'm throwing anything out there. I went from level 3 to level 14 like tonight. So.
Yeah, right. Just see what sticks.
Right, well, that just means you can save your reaction to give that to somebody else who might need it.
Exactly. Yeah,
As long as they're close enough, it's there.
that's right. J-Man, that's over to you.
Or a disadvantage if I need to.
Oh.
All right, well, I guess I'll do to him what I did to his brother.
Okie doke. You mean her husband? She shows up wearing an apron, still got the frickin' the pot holder glove on her hand. What? What's it? Oh God! Stop hitting every time! Oh, 49, you all fry. Got it. Oh, there it is again. $62. Gosh, alright. Oof!
And I'll do it.
Okie dokie. Let's see. Veridar is, Hey, what happened to that echo? Crap! I'm pretty busted up here. He's going to regenerate. Thanks to his vampiric template. 10 hit points. Take a couple of smacks with the staff here. Both of those, second one will land. I think it's a bonus action for this, isn't it? Oh, what's this? Oh, yeah, that's bonus action too. Alright, fuck it. Pit Fiend's gonna get a free attack of opportunity. A 19, that will just miss his armor class of 20. So we're gonna fly as quick as we can over here and bonus action. Pass a potion of, what do we got? What do we got? Greater healing. Okay, well that's a little better. How perfectly average. 12 hit points back for 5 in there. And that will bring you back.
Joker!
Back on your feet. This fight's not over yet. And we'll pass it over to Guanve's turn.
Alright, well, they want to try to get close to me, and that's not gonna fucking happen.
Keep running!
They won't be able to catch me, I'm just telling you that right now. Far step.
Womp.
I will go ahead and go We'll go up to here. That's 25, so I'll take an additional, we'll go 30 up as well.
Alrighty.
There we go. And then, that 6 represents 60 up, right?
Correct.
On Bill. Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Oh yeah.
So then, yeah, she would definitely be within range of me, but not in range of a counterspell, so fuck you. Actually, counterspell's 60 feet, right?
By standard, correct.
Cool. Okay. So that was 25 and 30, so that's 50. Oh, wait, hold on, I can still move. Okay, so then I'm gonna fly up an additional, 15, or, 20 feet.
Alright.
Can you please mark how high up you are at this point?
That's the red bar under me of my height.
I don't see a red bar.
That's...
Oh,
okay.
hang on 1 second. I gotta make that visible. There we go.
Okay, I've been marking that the entire time, so...
Oh yeah, I can see it, but I didn't realize, I forgot that they
okay.
couldn't see it.
But, then I'm going to, Eldritch Blast this idiot.
Alright.
Or, wait, hold on. Am I inside of the radius, since it's only a 10 feet radius? Or no? Since I'm above him, I don't think I am.
What was it's his fear aura, so you've already made that. You're good for the next 24 hours.
Oh, no, I was talking about his invulnerability orb thingy.
Oh, that's a stable thing. That's sitting back down here.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
so
he left that when he went to go chase
Okay.
after you.
then yeah, I'll just blast him then.
Yeah, now he's looking longingly back down at it. My sanctuary! Oh god, not this again.
And I wish that I would be able to do my extra damage, but it's fire, so I know he's immune. But I believe that's all the extra damage I can do to him. Let me double check real quick, but... Oh, no, Han. So once on each of your turns, I can do an extra 3d6 damage of the following types. Acid,
Bullshit!
cold, fire, lightning, or thunder from my Herald's aspect. And I'll go ahead and choose lightning, so...
Okay.
It's supposed to be 3d6, I hit the 1d6 acid, so... So that's a total of 10 lightning damage added to all that force damage.
Got it.
And I'm pretty sure he's immune to being moved, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Then that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Well, our hasted pit fiend will close that distance. We're gonna need another set of wings, Captain. Yeah, we'll use that one right there, and that'll be 3, 0, 130 feet to match, and try to go to town again. Prop, a natural 1. Nope. A 25 with the mace for 16 bludgeoning. And
Yeah,
the
it's
tail, the mandatory natural 20 from the tail for 36 bludgeoning.
So it's 36 and it was 16?
Correct.
Okay, alright.
And then hasted action to bite. That's another miss. And the other hasted pit fiend, who was stunned last round, shakes it off. What happened? Why is my hit points halfway gone? Andrew, did you get that 12 points of healing? Veridar came over there and gave you a potion a few moments ago. Maybe he AFK, or maybe he, no, he's here. There, he got the hit points. Very good. So that Pit Fiend is gonna... Yeah, we're gonna toss a fireball right up against the side of the lip of the edge right there, so as to get Nadir from below and Veridar and Fiven from above. Fireball dexterity saving throw from all three of you. Radius isn't big enough to extend out any further to hit anybody else, and even if a little bit of it touches the Pit Fiend, he loves it. Youch! Fiven's on his back, just got a nice a bit of a Pepsi jolt there, and then instantly unconscious again. Veridar has evasion, and he's going to hope to make a saving throw this time. Yes, he does. No damage from that. And Nadir failed the save. 30 fire, not counting any resistance that you may have. Nice on the saving throws there. Alright, well, Bell is going to have to match his Pit Fiends there. While they were spending their invisible turns chugging potions of speed, he was putting up a globe of invulnerability down over here. So he's a little behind the curve. We're going to drink a potion of speed. Double our movement. Hi! And 3 attacks from the Mighty Bill. A 33, 28 slashing. You're immune to the fire. Second slash is a 28 to hit for another 23 slashing. And tail swipe. Natural 20. Kabonk. For 34 bludgeoning and a con save to avoid being stunned. DC is 23. HP that, alright. 3 hits. A lot of damage there. You avoided 45 points of it by being immune to fire, but the rest of it got through for the amounts mentioned there before. 37, 44 bludgeoning, 27 bludgeoning, 23 slashing. Crunch, crunch, crunch. The Ice Devil is amazed that she's alive. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? let's do this in order. Kerr, attack of opportunity. Oh God, why? All right, Drusek, attack of opportunity. You would have had flank as he moved away, so you also got a natural 20. Start of its next turn, that's optimistic. And then hit that damage one more time, because we're going to double that. Yeah, if he gets there. Alright, less the bonuses, plus that. Okay, and then Katie, also attack of opportunity. No flank advantage, unfortunately. Oh, there it is. Oh, he risked it all. He could have gotten killed moving out of 3 threatened spaces at once.
You know I had to end the night on a nat 1. Like, you know I had to.
Oh, definitely. Alright,
Had to
he's
be
going to
on
cast a
brand.
spell. And I know better than to try to use an animated effect, at least until I get a some upgrades here for the computer. So let's go back to the static. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Hey, that's perfect. A magical frost beam. He is casting Wall of Ice. Ice! Recharges on a 6. It is within 60 feet of it. Well, we're going to do it right next to us. 30 feet long, 10 feet high. So we'll put that right there. Bum, bum, bum. Each creature in this space is pushed out. We didn't put it in anybody's space. Creature chooses which side of the wall. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, I guess I should have put it in somebody's space. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, we'll put it right here on you too. So I should have read further into that. Whoops. So, yes, upon putting it on you, you are pushed out of space by the shortest route. You can either come down here and join the rest of the party, or go back here to a possible position of safety. It's an opaque wall, so if you go to the other side, we lose line of sight on both accounts. In either case, it is a dexterity saving throw to avoid cold damage for both of you. The save is 17. So yay and nay. On that, it is 28 cold damage.
Hold on. I'm going to use one of my Indomitables if I can and re-roll that saving throw.
The way we would do that is, since you got a 19 on the other side, we'll use that as your reroll, and that counts as a success.
Thank you.
If the 19 was something like an 8, and both of those were bad, you would then get an entirely new reroll, and we take the best of 4.
Awesome. That's good to know. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. So you will make the save. It is going to do 14 points of cold damage. I think it's effectively the same thing in your case, though. It's still going to knock you out, just not as dramatically, because it's half damage for the successful save.
Out cold.
Kerr also made the save, so 14 cold if you didn't already get it. Otherwise, there is more verbiage on the wall as far as its hit points, each 10-foot section, if a section is destroyed, its damage resistance is, etc. If you finish... Oh, nope, that does not apply. So that's the end of the Ice Devil's turn. Celestial's going to get up and look up at the skies above and decry, what's the CR of this thing? And we're going to get into it first. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to restore our hit points in level right here. And then bonus action, a standard potion of healing again. Level 11. Alright, just enough hit points to get knocked down to 0 by anything that happens to come by. And he will half his movement to get back to his feet after getting unconscious. Alright, I think there's enough people over there fighting that busted up Archdevil. I lost my means of catching up to Guanfei up there, whatever the hell they're doing up there. So let's go help out over here. 15 feet closer in this direction and call it a day right there. If one of you would be so kind to track our initiative and post it into the Wednesday chat if you've not already done so. We will need that for next session. Technical issues at the start notwithstanding cost us about 20-25 minutes or so, and then the just general logistics of getting the new character tokens all set up, but that's all worth it in the long run because ideally you only have to do it one time. And next time we return to the Wednesday table, we have Fiven and Drusek already set here on the table, and we are good to roll from that point. But for now, friends, that is going to conclude our session. Thank you, Andrew and Joe, for joining us tonight. Thank you, Katie, for sitting in. If you like, we are doing this again 2 weeks from now, and as we're still in the midst of it, you can return as Pyra another time if you so wish.
Cool.
Can be in touch on that for sure. Mistakes were made. But we will be in touch tomorrow night. Once again, friends, we are concluding another trifecta of games here. Last night was J-Man's. Tonight is Vengeance. Tomorrow we return 6 p.m., probably 6:30 p.m. Pacific, with Thursday night as they continue their quest for the real Aiji Aureli. What is that? Find out tomorrow night, folks. We will see you then. And as always, a reminder, there is no RU without you. Good night.
Night.
Good session.
Night, everyone. Thanks, Daniel.
Good night.
Not everyone.